But in 3 years, it's not going to be like you're starting a Bitcoin company. It's going to be you're starting a financial technology company, and then we assume you use Bitcoin because otherwise it
What
doesn't.
are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Like when the internet started, everyone was starting an internet company, and then when it evolved, it was just we're starting a technology company, and if you're not using the internet, I don't know what you've been doing the last 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, like that. No one says I'm starting an internet company now. That like dates them to the 1990s.
It's like if you built a house and you didn't put electricity in it.
Yes. It's a utility, and I believe Bitcoin is a similar utility, but for the financial markets.
Particularly for people that are new to the concept of Bitcoin, that's kind of one of the biggest misunderstandings, I would say. People that aren't able to differentiate between Bitcoin, the digital currency, and Bitcoin, the protocol and payment network. And what we tell merchants is you can use the protocol and the payment network to receive payments more efficiently without worrying about the digital currency. And in the 5+ years of Bitcoin, the media has generally focused on the digital currency, right? And the volatility of the currency, its use on Silk Road for buying guns and drugs, right? Things like that. And the service we provide merchants is instantly converting Bitcoin to dollars. So when Overstock receives $1,000 worth of Bitcoin for a TV, we're instantly converting that Bitcoin to dollars and delivering those dollars to Overstock's bank account. So they don't have to worry about the volatility, they don't have to worry about the digital currency, they're just receiving payments more efficiently.
So Bitcoin decentralizes a number of mechanisms that previously have required a central authority in order to function. So what this means is that the network of miners and users actually control the rules of the money they're using, which in my view is the most perfect democratic system you could ever imagine. In the sense that I can freely opt out and make my own blockchain anytime I want. Unless I have more people that choose to do that with me, I won't be able to interact with other blockchains. But if for some reason, I didn't like the way Bitcoin was going, I could make my own coin and do that. And I like that there's competition between these different coins, that they're all decentralized, and that it's a better technology. I mean, when you look fundamentally at the payment rails Bitcoin has, it's relatively instant. Confirmation happens in about 10 minutes, and that's if the payment is coming from an untrusted source, you have to wait about 10 minutes. The fee is free or near free, costs about a penny, and it's irreversible. So once you receive a Bitcoin payment and you know that it's confirmed, there's nothing anyone can do to charge it back or reverse it in any way. And there's no counterfeit. There's no counterfeit Bitcoin. There's no fraud Bitcoin. You can't duplicate Bitcoin. You can't make a fake Bitcoin. It's sound money, and within that, it's just better than a lot of the existing payment rails where there's a number of middlemen.
This is transformative. This is something that can make all of our lives much easier, and all of the people who did all the accounting and legal work for those kinds of contracts can live even more productive lives. And some really amazing things could happen to our society. We'll end up with more scientists. We'll end up with more engineers.
More people focused on creativity.
On creating new great things. And we'll get off the planet sooner, and we'll cure cancer sooner, and our economic growth will explode at a much faster rate.
So basically, for everyone watching, Bitcoin will enable space travel.
Bitcoin will improve society.
Right. And allow us to do all these awesome things that we've always dreamed of and we make movies about.